First Moms Podcast. So, we're ready to get this started. I'm Treece. You're supposed to say your name, but it's okay.
Oh, I thought you were introducing yourself like, hey, I'm Treece and...
No, wasn't doing all that.
Oh, well, I'm Donye.
Well, just to give you a little background information, I'm Treece. I am a mother of 3, and I have a bonus starter in California, so I'm technically a mother of 4. Also have other bonus kids.
She ain't got no other bonus kids.
Don't listen to her. She said I have 4 kids. But hey, my 15-year-old is like my twin. She thinks she's my mom, my daddy, my everything. But she acts like me, so I guess that's why we bump heads sometimes. But, she looks just like me, so it's cool. I love her to death. I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's my little lifesaver. My 12-year-old, that's my baby boy, my little chocolate drop. I love him to death. He's in this middle school stage. I hate middle school ages. It's just time I don't like them. They just don't, I don't know. They act like they don't like showers. Hygiene. I don't know. Snappy.
Boys in general,
I guess. And then my 6-year-old, boss baby, runs my entire household. I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's the gap. I just gave up. Just was like, forget it. You can do what you want to do. You be like, Mama, can I cook? I'll probably be like, yeah. I don't care. I don't care. That's my baby. That's pretty much it. That's my babies. And then my 16-year-old, that's in California. Love her to death. She's a sweetheart. She's amazing. Smart, intelligent. She's a little sneaky, but I still love her. That's me in a nutshell.
And I am a mother of 2. I have a 13-year-old son and a almost 5-year-old daughter. Her birthday is coming up. Not sure what we're going to do with this whole quarantine thing. My son is kind of like an introvert, very to himself, but like outgoing as far as sports or any type of like social media things, I guess you could say. My daughter was born thinking that she was my mom and I am her servant and I'm supposed to do all things that please her or what she says when she says it. Don't know how this happened or why. I blame her father because he spoils her to death and I'm not a fan of that. But
keep going. I'm just making sure this is still recording. Okay, we're good.
I'm not a fan of that, but hey, it is what it is. And I just have to figure out what I'm doing with her for the next 5 years because my plan is that they will both leave the nest together and I'll just help my son with his bills and they'll be gone together. So I only have children for like another 5 years. That's my plan.
That's what we have to hope for.
Yeah.
She headstrong. She airy. She came out the womb like, whoosh, got this.
And, I realize you have kids gravitate towards you because you are that auntie, the one that you knew you can go to her house, you could chill, she wasn't going to say nothing, you could have whoever you wanted over, they was welcome, y'all could chill, hang out, y'all was almost on that same level, but you knew not to cross certain lines. You knew that she also wasn't going to like tell your parents little stuff that you did, like it would be between y'all. I'm not that auntie. I'm not the auntie that's okay with everybody because I don't like everybody. And I'm going to call your little friend out on their bullshit.
She will.
And I'm going to tell you, like, that's not really your friend or watch that little girl
that's
or whatever. Like, I'm cool for all the kids to come over, but just my kids. Like, just the ones that I know. If I don't know you like that, yeah. You might as well just stay outside. Don't even come. And the kids know that. And I think they understand that now because they don't try it anymore.
Especially my daughter, she knows. She's like,
Yeah. I'm waiting for her to learn about something else, but I already showed her about one person, so we just gonna see. And that's all I'm saying on that.
Work in progress.
All I'm saying on that.
Work in progress. Raising these kids is work in progress. Take a village.
Well, welcome to our podcast. We're gonna call this The Village.
Yeah.
Because it takes a village.
It does.
If you hear any noises or any cries or anything, that is because we are filming from my house. And these kids don't understand to be quiet or to stay in the back, and
they don't
understand that. And it's quarantine time, so it's not like
it is.
I guess we could have quarantined them here and went elsewhere, but where are we gonna really go? Like
we stuck.
We stuck.
We're really stuck. But hey, it is what it is. We gotta make the best of it. This is why we decided to be like, let's just go ahead and film this podcast because we're in quarantine. Why not? Let's make the best of it. So.
And we're doing a double, so you can either listen to us or you can watch us on YouTube if you prefer to watch people. We're not doing much but sitting here and talking. But hey, at least you can see what we look like. Maybe catch a few facial expressions.
You're gonna catch those. Just saying.
Interact. If you want to listen and watch, feel free. We welcome it all.
At the number 2, the Diverse Moms streaming services and on YouTube
platforms.
We are welcoming. We are trying to get to how many subscribers in 30 days?
We want to get to 100 subscribers in 30 days. 100. Again, I don't know how this whole podcast algorithm goes, but like 100 people who've listened to our episode. We want to try to get 4 episodes out in the next 30 days. And, get it going, get the ball rolling. Try to be persistent and good content for you guys.
And it's not just for moms. It's for anybody out there that just wants to listen, hear us rant, talk about things. Because, it's for
life struggles,
yes,
relationship struggles, single struggles, parenting struggles, women struggles, society struggles. But not only struggles, wins,
yes,
goals,
yes,
intentions,
yes,
manifestations.
Yes.
We're going to try to bring it all. Just a little, something different. I think we both listen to very different podcasts.
We do.
And a little inspiration from everybody.
Yeah. Take bits and pieces from everybody, try to make you laugh. Might be some emotions. No, she's not emotional. Ain't gonna be no emotions. She don't even, I don't think she probably shed a tear probably once, twice. If that. She's not emotional at all. She had cancer, but she's not that emotional.
I wish they would stop saying cancer.
So she say she's not emotional.
Because we're not emotional.
Cancers are very emotional. But it's okay. It's fine.
We're passionate. I will say that. The things that we care about, the things we don't care about, you will know those things. Passionate, not emotional. I think there's a difference.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But our intentions for this is just, just to have something to talk about. I always say it's almost like our therapy, maybe to talk about the things we went through the week. Just to have an outlet, speak about things positive that's going on. Especially with the quarantine, just having us to talk about something, just talk about what made us do this. I think us doing the vision boards for 2020 is what made us just want to do this, because we were talking about other streams of income besides just a job, so that we can make sure that we're setting positive roles for our kids, just so they can know that there's other things to do, other things besides just working for somebody, just because you don't have to always just go to college. You can do different things. And especially in this day and age, I want them to know that they can try different avenues, different routes to life. So
yeah, because I tried college and it's not for me. Schoolwork is just not for me. It's crazy how you start life like with all these aspirations and goals of what you feel is going to happen and what you know you're going to do because that's what you want. And it just totally changes, especially as life hits you.
Yes.
Because you couldn't tell 7, 8, 12-year-old, 15-year-old me that I wasn't going to be a pediatrician.
Or me be an anesthesiologist, baby. You couldn't tell me that.
That was like my dream. I knew that's what I was going to do and that's what I was going to be. And then 15 hit and I was like, you got to go to school for how long?
How many years? I got to do what? Oh, no.
And then other life paths start making their way and you start figuring things out. Yes. And I wasn't one that tried college directly after high school.
Yeah.
I did vocational and then college.
Yeah, I did college straight out of high school.
Mm-hmm. It was not for me.
Straight
not at all.
After high school. And then, life decisions, life choices, but I'm not complaining about my journey or my roads that I traveled because it made me who I am today. And it's okay, I just want my kids to know you don't have to travel the path that I traveled and you don't have to travel the path that anyone traveled, but there's different options in life. So, that's why we're here. So,
yeah, I would agree. I'm always the one that will ask different people their paths and figure out my own lane. Like, I never take anyone's advice to a T. I'm always the one like, oh, okay, so she did it like that. And then they did it like that. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it.
Yep.
Try to figure it out that way. And I hope that both of my kids figure things out that way as well, because it just will make things easier.
Yes.
And not even easier, just it gives you someone else's perspective.
Yeah,
Like
clarity on life.
I try to tell my sisters, like, don't do what I do. Like, I'm telling you what I did so you can kind of get a head start and know what you want to do. Don't follow my path. Don't follow anyone else's path because this is yours.
That's why I'm so open with my daughter, so she can know that you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to make the decisions or the choices I did, or you can make some of them because I don't make all bad decisions in my life. I don't think I'm turned out too bad, so I just feel like there's other options.
Roof over your head.
Yeah, I'm not that. I think
Thriving
I'm
and striving.
So enough about us and our rants and what we did. The vision boards. I think that was a good idea. I think it brought insight to the kids.
Yes, vision boards for New Year's Eve. I think that was fun.
Yeah,
because partying New Year's Eve is not it here in Las Vegas.
No.
It's not the safest thing.
No, ma'am.
It's not the warmest thing.
No.
It's just, it's best to just stay indoors.
Yeah.
And be with family. My thing is I always try to bring in my new year how I want my year to go.
Correct.
So if I'm gonna manifest and bring new goals and things for the new year, why not do that New Year's Eve? And especially with family.
Yeah. So far we have been with each other all year, every day. So now we're with him.
That's exactly why we're not social distancing, because if she already had corona or if I already had corona, then the other one already got it.
We got it. So we're not social distancing at all. So
I can't go anywhere else. The only place that's open is what, Target, Walmart. And I don't need to spend no more money. Online shopping is taking all my debt.
And we're washing our hands and our asses. We've been doing that before. We've had Lysol wipes. We've been doing that normal stuff. So
yeah, it's sad that you guys just started buying hand sanitizer. Like, have hand sanitizer in the car and the purse, in the desk. Like, how do you not have it? I don't understand.
What was y'all doing with toilet tissue before? Did y'all not have to? I just have a lot of questions, but.
And see, the sad thing is, I always buy toilet tissue in like bulk. Like, I never buy one pack of like 4 and just have that. I always have it in multiple. But then everybody started buying it up, and I was on my last pack of like 12, and I was like, oh shit, maybe we should get some more tissue because I don't know when there will ever be more tissue.
Exactly.
And I was nervous, and I always have tissue. Like,
exactly.
I got 3 packs of paper towels sitting up there, and I always just buy it in bulk. So I don't understand why everyone was in such a rage. Like, did they think they were going to stop supply of toilet tissue?
Maybe they thought the coronavirus was a stomach flu, like they was going to have food poisoning or something. I don't know. I was confused by the tissue hoarding. So I don't know.
I get the water. I understand that you always want to have water supply, but tissue? Seriously?
I don't know.
And then people went crazy and just started buying any and everything off the shelves. Like, everything was gone. I was like, are you kidding? Like, did you not have food in your pantry before?
I mean, I could see once the kids had to get out of school, it made a little more sense because it's like, oh, buy snacks because the kids are going to be home.
But no, like, cans of beans and tomatoes and rice. Like,
there's no pasta, no rice. Like, I was confused.
Like, you don't already have those things?
No, I don't think everybody can buy this. But, shout out to y'all for making everybody rich at the grocery stores. Yeah. But enough about Rona. But yeah, the start of 2020 has been different.
It's not how I thought the beginning of 2020 would go, but it's not a bad 2020. I feel like it's been some ups and some downs, but it's starting to level. Like, if this is Jesus' coming, I don't feel bad about my life thus far, 2020 thus far. Like, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no complaints. I mean, we normally take a vacation in February. We didn't do that this year because they said my vacations are too cold. So
who wants to do Mexico in February?
I mean, it wasn't as bad. I just don't like the cruising part. It wasn't the best cruise ever. I don't know if I would ever take another one, but maybe on the East Coast we'll try it again. But speaking of vacations, I feel like you should always take a vacation and get away. It doesn't have to be far, but a vacation is always needed. We've done a girls' trip, family trips, but a vacation is much needed.
Couples trip.
You need vacations. You have to get away. You have to have that time to yourself, whether it's to yourself, whether it's with family, friends. You need to get away. You need to recenter yourself, that restart button of life.
And I'm just sitting here thinking about it. Like, women do girls' trips, but do guys actually go on guys' trips?
I mean, I know
Because I feel like if it's a guys' trip, most people consider them to be single, like going on like a singles, let's go get all hang out and do all that. But like, why don't guys actually vacation together? Like, is that weird? Like, do men not want to vacation together?
I think the only time that I know they do it, if I could be wrong, is like if it's a
Bachelor's
yep.
or a birthday,
Mhm.
and then again, it's like the single friends
Yeah.
that do it. It's never like, at least from my understanding. I'm curious, like, why don't guys do guy trips?
Comment.
Because
I don't know.
I would want to know, because I feel like men need that,
I think
because
you should.
I don't feel like men really have anyone to talk to, open up to, or vent to. And they should have that group of guys, even if it's a guy or
Yep.
two, to like actually sit down and converse with and like pick their brains about little things. But I don't think men have that. And I don't know if it's like not the typical thing to do, but girls have that.
We do.
And we need that. So I would think men need that too.
I think they need it, but I don't know if they do it. And I think it's maybe like stereotypical for them not to talk about it or not to have anyone to vent
They
to.
gotta be the tough, strong.
Yeah. But I feel like everyone needs an outlet, whether it's that time in the car by yourself, that 1 hour alone with no one around. You need an outlet, someone to talk to, whether it's journaling, something.
I'm not a journaler. Maybe because I'm afraid if somebody gets a hold of my journal.
Worst thing ever. So it feels like somebody's literally raping your mind when somebody gets a hold of your journal. I promise you.
I don't want anyone to get a hold of my journal. So
I
I don't think I would ever journal.
Worst fear.
That is not. Yeah, I don't want them to get a hold of it.
It's horrible. The worst feeling ever. It took me years to start journaling again because somebody got a hold of my journal. But hey, hurt your feelings, not mine. But hey, it is what it is.
And it does. Like, why would you want to know those things? But yeah,
it's like somebody raping you. I swear.
And see, I couldn't see a guy journaling. Like, I would think that would be weird.
I mean, I know some guys who like take notes like in their phone, or they write things down or write letters to themselves, but it's just
that I get
personal preference of how you want to let your feelings out.
But everyone should let their feelings out. I'm all with Charlemagne and his mental illness and mental clarity, awareness things, because we hold a lot of things in as people,
especially in our culture.
Yeah, and it needs, like, let it out. You don't realize what you are continuing when you're raising children with these generational curses or things that you thought were okay that really aren't. Yes. So therapy is fine.
Gotta break those generational curses. I let my kids know all the time, you have to talk to someone. I made sure that my son went to therapy after me and his father broke up, because it affected them a lot. And a lot of times people don't realize how things that you do as adults affect your kids. And you have to make sure that your kids get the help that they need. So make sure you pay attention. Like, the signs are there. He did not want to go to therapy, but once he started going, he realized that it was something he needed. So make sure that you pay attention. Therapy is not just for
crazy or mentally insane. Yeah, no. I've gone to therapy. I love therapy. Yeah. Like, therapy helped me get through.
Yeah, therapy helped me a lot. You don't realize a lot of things that you hold in, and then you get to look forward to that. Like, oh my God, when is my appointment? Because I need that release.
Especially, I mean, people have spouses, they have best friends that you can talk to, but then there's that person that doesn't know you, that has no judgment, no what is that, like, feeling towards anything that you're telling them. No bias. So it's just genuinely trying to get you to work through your feelings and your understandings to better yourself for you, your family, and then society.
Correct.
So I'm all for therapy. Like, I think everyone should see a therapist, whether it's once a year, once a month, once a week. Like, go. It's not for those with mental illnesses. Nope. And think that's a psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is for those with mental illnesses to diagnose you and get you on medication. Yep. A therapist is just someone to talk to you, to help you work through your feelings and your emotions. So to better understand you. And I feel like as moms, sometimes you forget who you you are, because you
Yep.
always put being a mother and your child first,
Mm-hmm.
and you get lost in that.
Yes.
Or you get lost in being in a relationship
Mhm.
and having children and having a career, and you forget, like, you are you, like, you were you before any of this came along. Like, shine through, bring that back.
And you don't
That's
even know who that
that's
is.
who they loved in the first place.
Yep.
Like,
But you lose yourself in that because you don't know who you are. You forget that before you were a mom, before you were any of that, you were who you are. But because you grow as a mom, you don't know who that person is as a woman. And even for people that become a father at a young age, you don't even know who you are. You forget how to be a person that you were before. Being a parent is hard. And there's no book on this. There's no directions on how to be. You just go with the punches, but then at the end of the day, you have to realize you have to put yourself first. And if you don't put yourself first, you're not going to be healthy for that kid. And that's why a lot of people have to realize therapy will help that. And then a lot of people don't realize with the medical that you have, a lot of people get sessions free throughout the year. So you don't have to pay for it.
minimum 3 free sessions. Like, look into it if you have insurance. Even if you have like state insurance, like, you get all of them for free.
Yeah.
They want you to be healthy. So
Yes.
make sure you look into that, and make sure you remember who you are before you became a mother, before you became a husband, before you became a wife, before you got into this relationship. Like,
don't lose yourself in
don't
any of
lose
those.
yourself.
Because it's hard. You lose yourself, and it's hard trying to find yourself. And then don't make your happiness depend on everyone else's happiness. Or if your kid's not happy, you're not happy. Or if your spouse is not happy, you're not happy. Because then at the end of the day, you're not happy. What happens to yourself if anything happens to them? You don't want to die inside because of that. So
Yes.
put yourself first.
And it's selfish to say, but it's what you need to do. Like,
it's selfless, not selfish. Remember that.
Oh, okay. You learning selfless. Okay.
Next topic, we can talk about us making changes to be us. How long have you been a vegan now?
Since August of 2019.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. And I do not miss it. Like, I can see, the Wingstop commercials or steak or whatever and be like, ooh, that looks really good. But I have the things that I like to substitute for those to where I'm okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out. I can go to a restaurant. I can eat what I want and still be satisfied. Like, people always seem to think that vegans only eat lettuce or salads or vegetables all day. Like, that's I eat vegetables, but the last thing I eat is a salad. Like,
I don't like salads like that.
I can eat a salad. I think I had a salad
I
twice this month.
I eat salads way more than she does.
And that was it. Like, I eat regular food.
Yeah.
Give me tacos. Give me, the baked chicken wings. Like, we have food out here.
Yes.
Like, try it.
A lot, especially.
Don't judge us vegans.
Yes.
And let me put this out there. I am not a vegan for the animals.
No disrespect to anyone who is.
No disrespect to who is, but I am not doing this for the animals. I'm doing this for me.
Yes.
What is for my body.
Yes.
And I did not watch any documentaries. I did not stumble across any articles or anything like that. I legit was just like, what can make me feel better? Like, what can help my body and make me be a better me and have longevity with life? And all of it was, how you always feel like Facebook is reading your thoughts?
Facebook does read your thoughts. I don't care what she say or what nobody say they do.
I promise.
Start
I
popping
was
up.
thinking like, maybe I could go without meat. Maybe I could do this. And then all of a sudden, a vegan influencer popped up on my timeline with recipes of like vegan food she was making. And I was like, oh, this looks good. I could try this. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead. And the next thing you know, I'm vegan because this woman made me feel like I was part of her family and was cooking food that looks so good that I've tried at least 5, 6 of her recipes and have not been disappointed yet.
Never.
And that's legit how I like made the decision. Like, once I saw that pop up on my timeline, I was like, this is like me telling myself, like, go ahead and do it. Like, you could do it. And shout out to Facebook for listening to me. Hopefully Facebook get this podcast on some of y'all timelines.
Come on, shout out.
Because it was listening to my thoughts. And it didn't start with being vegan. It started with natural body soaps and lotions, toothpaste, and deodorant.
Ooh.
Trying to find a natural deodorant that works with your natural body.
Baby, was that a struggle?
Some of these deodorants that have you out here smelling like your adolescent self, and you
no, forget your adolescent self. An adolescent little boy who been playing football after football practice, baby, I ain't never smelled like this before in my life. Shout out to my cousin who went through this with us as well, and I was like, baby, calling him on the phone. Why smell like this?
We all was like, okay, so it's not just me. Why does deodorant only last 4 hours? Like, okay, we had to switch it up because it just was not right. And luckily, like, it was just the next one that we tried that worked.
Because if it wasn't, I was like, baby, give me all these chemicals back because I can't be walking around smelling like a musty little boy.
Yeah, because it was rough.
It was a rough journey.
And you know, deodorant is not cheap as it is, and then natural deodorant on top of that, it's like $7, $8. Like, but I recommend it.
I don't recommend crystals. I'm just gonna tell you that now. No, baby,
do not try crystals.
Don't.
But crystals might work for somebody. It does not work for me, and maybe because it was like a liquid deodorant.
Don't work for me either.
Because I'm not a liquid deodorant person.
I'm not.
And I don't feel like I sweat. I don't feel like I'm overexerting myself.
First of all, my job is cold. I wear a blanket, keep an extra jacket. Why am I musty with this deodorant? Her job is like Antarctica. Shouldn't be musty.
By the time I get home, I'm like, let me get in the shower. And it's embarrassing to say. Luckily, well, hopefully, nobody was like, oh, she is out here funky. Because nobody said it.
Nobody told me, but I told myself that. I went to the bathroom a couple times. It was like, we had to buy deodorant wipes.
Because I just didn't understand.
I didn't understand.
But no, and a lot of people say it's like your body detoxing too, which it could have been. But I'm happy with my natural stuff. My family is still adjusting to it. They're okay with the natural deodorants and the natural toothpastes and things, but the being vegan, they're not here for it.
My son don't like the natural lotion. He said, "Mama, I can't do this no more."
He doesn't like the natural lotion?
No. He made me go back to his man's lotion. He not feeling it no more. He said,
"Why? You don't feel like being oily?"
He just, he said he feel like he's still ashy, but he just wants to smell it. He don't like it. But they don't got no choice when it comes to food. We're pescatarian. We have been pescatarian since November. I don't eat as much seafood as they do, but I'm fine with it. I made a decision to just try something different because I was just tired of my health feeling the way I was. But I eat mostly vegan food with her. I don't complain. The kids really don't complain. I mean, they miss chicken.
Mostly vegan food with me because she also goes with that.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Shout out this. She be tripping sometimes. I mean, I trip too.
I'm the vegan. So if you're going to go try a vegan restaurant, wouldn't you call me to go?
It was on the other side of town.
You would think, right?
Right. Okay.
You would think.
We both got jealousy issues. But the really issue is that I went to
a restaurant that I have been wanting to try.
And I guess I cheated on her.
Wanted to try.
She did.
Brought the restaurant to her attention.
She did.
And then she goes with someone else. Like, how rude is that?
The first time I went with my mama, so she gave me a pass. Then my snitching ass daughter. Yes, I said snitching ass daughter. Go tell her again. And then I was like, dang, why you say something? I was already in trouble the first time. I didn't invite her because it was late and she was all the way on the other side of town. I could have brought her some leftovers. I could.
She could have just called me.
I
could have met her.
I was wrong. Okay. They food is bomb. Once they sponsor us, I might try them out because they food is fire. I'm not trying to rub it in. We in quarantine right now. I can't really go. But I'm just saying.
Get to go.
We gonna go.
Still get to go.
But back to what I was saying. They're pescatarian. We eat vegan food the majority of the time. I just can't get them to stop eating cheese. They don't drink any cow milk. Everything else they do is strictly just vegan, and I'm not changing. She's nice. She makes separate meals. My kids don't got no options.
You know, I don't really make separate meals because I don't really cook for them.
She hasn't really been cooking for them.
Because their food needs to defrost. Mine doesn't.
Well, my niece, she's kind of vegetarian/vegan, so
yeah, she's vegetarian-ish.
I think she's been vegetarian before anybody.
Yeah, she might eat a chicken nugget here or there, but it's not her preference. She goes without meat on her own. So
yeah,
it's easy enough for her. She does not care.
No, she don't. She's not giving up cheese though.
No, she does not like vegan dairy products at all. They do take some getting used to. I will say that, but yeah. have to adjust. But 2020 was the start of a new beginning, like refinding us.
Yes.
Like as individuals,
Yes.
as friends, and as parents. And
Yes.
it legit started with just changing the things that we consume in our bodies, on our bodies, and now mentally how we think. And we just figured with the podcast, why not express that with other people, letting other people know it's okay if you are tired of being quarantined with your kids.
Yes.
It's okay
Yes.
if your kids get on your nerves.
Fuck them kids. I say it all the time. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I might wear a shirt one day that say fuck them kids. Don't care if you like it. Hashtag fuck them kids.
It's okay if sometimes you just want to be alone. So it's just like, why not make a podcast where we can talk about that, where we can be open about what we are going through, feeling, or thinking, whether it's positive or negative.
Unapologetically, yes, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, 2020 has been a different year. I'm meditating more because it's helping me not to snap. Because normally I'd be like, "Woo, I'm gonna kill him." When they told me that they was closing these schools down, I was like, "Wait, what? Say what? Say that? Till when?"
I'm not a big meditation person.
I've been meditating a lot more. Meditation, yoga. I even got her doing yoga. She missed it. Now she was so mad. I was like, "They're gonna close down hot yoga," but
I do like yoga.
it's good. It helps.
I think with it being 100 and whatever degrees
And the
in a humid small room while stretching and, working on your balance and things, it's actually really intense.
It's very intense.
And who knew you would burn as many calories as you do? And I actually enjoy it. The only downfall is this hair is not made for all the sweating
You see?
that you do.
She was wondering why I couldn't get my hair back.
While in hot yoga.
Yes, you cannot wear.
But it is good. And
It is.
yoga wasn't part of my fitness routine, but I wouldn't mind having that. Well, getting back to that once this quarantine is over, twice a week, along with regular workouts.
That's why meditation helps, because meditation you focus on your breathing, and in yoga you focus on your breathing. A lot of people do not realize the basic thing when you come into this world is the first thing you do is breathe. So meditation gets you back focusing on breathing, and yoga helps you focus on breathing. So that's basically why it helps me. Sometimes you just gotta breathe when things get rough. Just breathe. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. It just helps, because sometimes you realize that you're running through life and you don't even realize sometimes you don't even breathe because you're just so stressed out, and you have to just take time. A simple couple breaths in and out will just help you just rebalance your life.
Yes, because life can be stressful.
Ooh, yes.
Especially during this quarantine. Because just think about it. There are people who normally spend anywhere from, I'll say on the minimum, 30 to 60, 70 hours away from their children or their family.
Yes.
Or their spouse.
Yes.
And now you are forced to look at them on top of possibly not having a job or income.
Yeah.
On top of not knowing when this is going to be over. Not knowing if you're going to be able to get your job back. Or be able to find a new job.
Yes.
Come there when this is all over. So this is a whole new outlook on life for a lot of people. And they keep saying, like, either this is going to bring the biggest baby boom because everybody laid up quarantine and chill.
All y'all quarantine babies that's going to come in December and all that.
Or a lot of people are going to end up in divorce or broken up because
you don't
know this person that you now have to spend all this time with. Like, seriously, who are you?
And it's sad, even though for those people who are at home now by themselves because they don't have anyone, or they're used to being at home with their coworkers. Yeah. So all those people that are alone, I feel bad for that too, because you don't have anyone. So, it's a lot. This situation has put a lot of things in perspective for a lot of people. So, just find something.
This is history.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my daughter said it. She was like, this is something that they're going to talk about in the history books. And it's crazy because I think about it. I've seen a post where the seniors who might not graduate, this is part of their history as well because they were born during 9/11. So it's crazy.
Oh, never even thought about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Gosh, they were born during a horrible time. Yeah. I still remember 9/11, right? Sheesh, I was in high school in class. Like,
I was in high school. I ain't going to tell you what grade I was in, but I was in high school.
Come get me.
My mom was like, I'm on my way. Yeah, so.
You know what? My mama didn't even come get me.
Oh, no. Minnie Green was like, I'm about to go get my grandchild. She wasn't playing.
My mom called to school and told them to release me on my own. And I made my way back home. Because because my school was like close to the federal building.
Oh yeah.
So if that was the next one for them to hit, it was like, at least try to get home to where you're a little further away. But wow, I didn't even think about them being born for 9/11 and now being quarantined because of this virus.
So, it's sad. I feel bad for, senior in high school because they might not even have a graduation, might not have a prom. So I hope we get through this in time for them to be able to have graduation or do something special for them because it's sad,
Yeah, that's a part of high school. Even though I think I could have done without prom. Graduation was a thing for me to say like, oh, mama, I made it. Like,
mama, I made it
through everything. Like not wanting to get up to go to this damn place, not wanting to do this. I actually made it. Like, I did it. And so graduation was a big deal to walk across that stadium.
Of course, especially in our culture.
Right.
Big deal.
But prom, to me, prom is not. Prom to me is a waste of money.
I think after prom was better because it was always something you did the day after prom. That was a big deal for me.
And I didn't do anything after prom. I actually got cussed out after prom by my parents. So we're not gonna go there.
The day after.
So yeah, I could have did without prom. I feel like our high school days in the early those years.
That part.
It was big party time.
Yeah.
Like so the parties on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday, like those were better than prom. And the fact that you had to have a new outfit and do this and do that and that was it.
Yeah.
Like I would go back to high school anytime, but prom it was just.
Shout out to my older cousins who I partied with while they were in high school and I was still in middle school. Then was the days. I'm just saying. So, because when I was in the younger middle school days and they were still in high school, that was the best time.
See, I didn't party with my older cousins.
I did. It was amazing.
But
shout out to
them.
It was. It was good. Look at us reminiscing. We done got all off topic,
but it's okay. I want to know for those who actually went to prom, like, was it worth it? The money that you spend, the time, the stress, like everything was made for my prom day not to be great, and that's probably why I'm like I could live without it.
My after prom was much better than during prom. Just saying, after prom was so much better.
Like I went through so many obstacles. Like I think my mom's car broke down on the way to get my makeup done. Get my rental car for prom. Like everything was thrown behind. Like it was just a lot.
Right? So I'm same as her. Went through obstacles. My sister was on her about to go to jail. I got into a car accident. My mom had to leave me and go do that. And the person I was supposed to do my makeup was stuck somewhere. So my grandma was trying to help me. It was just too much. It was like she said, prom is not really a big deal. Like I said, I had more fun after prom and at Magic Mountain. So I don't really.
Yeah, and I didn't even do Magic Mountain after again.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
I got in trouble. But I'd rather do the high school partying more so than the prom. Because the house parties,
baby, house parties was the thing.
The house parties, like,
were everything on the wall.
Jean prints, the sweat on the window, the sweat on the walls,
the sweat. Good times.
Like going outside just to cool off,
right?
And just
good times. That's why,
and that's when music was like
music.
Oh my god,
our kids don't know about life anymore. To the wall. I'm telling you, like our kids, they don't get it. They don't have fun anymore.
It was amazing.
It was. That's why I think it's funny when they do these TikToks now and they doing it to like our music,
right?
But hey. Good times. Okay, so since we were talking about our vision boards, what was 3 things that was on your vision board?
3 things on my vision board.
Feel like you're working on or worked on this quarter, since it's almost coming to an
end. Paying off some debt.
Okay,
I have done that. I'm working towards getting a new car, even though I'm paying off debt.
Got it.
I feel like I'm paying off debt to get a new car.
Got it.
But I do want to eventually be debt free.
Okay.
I do want to travel. Hopefully by the end of this year, we have a trip booked, whether it's couples, family, girls, me, whatever. I do want to travel. I hope this quarantine does not last long. And then another one was just like being a healthier me. Mm-hmm. So the closer I can get to being healthier will be one of my goals. I'm slowly but surely making it to, those goals that I have set for my health. Hopefully they get there sooner than later. But yeah, those are some of the three of mine. What about you?
Like yours, travel. I had a trip booked, had to cancel it. Shout out to my daddy who's about to be 70 next month, but we had to cancel it because this whole corona.
That just made you sound old.
Nope, you don't know how old my daddy was when he had me. He could have been doing the grind when he was old. I'm just playing. But also just trying to focus on my goals to stream more income and just to help out more. So I'm on the process of getting my foster care license, and we are trying to make sure my nonprofit is up and running and to make sure that we can stream income from my nonprofit. So working on that this year. And what else did I put on my vision board that I'm actually accomplishing?
6 foot, brown skin.
That is not I haven't accomplished
Deep
that at
voice.
all this quarter. Let me tell y'all something. So she want to talk about that since I haven't accomplished it. Let's talk about this dating in 2020, 2019, 20 anything. Because it feel like since I'm about to be divorced, I can't find not one person in the world.
She not looking.
She a lie.
Where is she looking? Where are you
Okay,
looking?
in my defense, I can't look nowhere when I go anywhere with my daughter because she's the biggest hater in the world. She's like Junior, my brother. And I can't find nobody with my brother because he's a big hater. But either they super old or they short as hell. Like, what? You see, first of all, I'm 5'8". But I'm not doing midgets. I'm done with that.
Not doing midgets again.
Not. First of all,
I cracked myself up.
She's so hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Not always dated short people, okay? Not always.
Just married it.
Okay? Just because my soon-to-be ex-husband was my height does not mean I always dated midgets, okay? She's a hater. But anyways, I just understand. I feel like because of social media, no one approaches anything. Because people, what is that? Pretty girl privilege?
What is that? What is that you speak of?
I don't know. Shout out to
Just Good Enough podcast.
Because y'all feel like it's a pretty girl privilege that we don't get.
There's no such thing.
I don't know what that is. But we don't get compliments no more from just random people. I get more compliments from my girls and my kids than I do from
a random man walking down the street or in the store or
I get it from
anywhere.
A girl before I get it from any dude.
There is no such thing as a pretty girl privilege. And if you are a pretty girl and you feel that you have a privilege, please tell me what it is.
Please comment.
Because I don't feel like I have a privilege. I don't feel that people will go out of their way to assist me, compliment me, or
at all.
Try to holler at me.
Holler. Where they hollering at?
Is that even? Do they even say holler?
What they say? I don't know. What's this pretty?
Making me sound real old, but I just don't feel that way, and I don't think that I'm an ugly person, and I'm not saying I am the prettiest or prettiest thing out here, but I just don't feel that there is. No one is going to help me load my car with groceries. No one is going to help me pump my gas.
Nope.
No one is going to go out of their way to do anything for me.
Nope.
At all. I mean, no one is hitting on me. No one is approaching me.
Ain't nobody sliding in my DMs.
Not ever.
DMs is dry. You want to see them? I think I'll pull them up one time on this. Show you how dry these DMs. Dry. They're so dry. Yeah. They dry. So no, that is on my vision board, but has it happened? No.
We're gonna manifest it.
We manifesting it.
Over 6 feet,
please, and thank you.
Brown, any color.
Over 6
Actually,
feet.
We don't care what the color. Deep voice.
See, she's saying deep voice. You just need a beard.
A little muscular body.
Just a beard. You could be a tall Chico Beans. I'll be happy with that. Because I'm so cute. Okay.
Do you think Chico Beans is like 5'5"?
I know he a midget, but it's okay. He's so
I'm curious.
I don't know. I've been looking for his height and it's not up there.
You've been looking.
Listen. I know 85 South Show not supporting me, but this has been getting me through the quarantine. I watch 85 South Show in the morning and wilding out in the evening because I just need to laugh because I don't want to be sad. Like, y'all don't understand. Him so funny. I don't understand.
We're gonna try to holler at Chico Beans for her. Get her a little signed autograph picture.
I'm just saying, Chico. He's so fly. I'm just saying. See, I done got way.
And it's funny because he might be like 5'9".
He not. I know him not 5'9". He probably like 5'2". He probably like 5'4".
You think he?
You think he's like Kevin Hart's height?
Somebody comment and tell me how tall Chico Bean is. I know him. I know he little. It's okay though. I accept that he little, but he is so fine. And his swag is through the roof. But it's cool. See how I just ran it off? Just stop. It's okay. That's how you know it's lonely at the top. But it's cool. Because this time, I'm not even mad. Being single has let me find myself. Because when you're in a relationship for so long, you lose yourself. So it's okay.
You do.
It's all right. And I found myself during this journey. So it's okay. I'm going to get there.
We all gonna get there together.
So if you single and you've been single for a while, just work on yourself. Don't be jumping in and out of relationships and, doing rebounds. Because I've been there and done that.
Some people like whole faces.
Okay, I'm going to be real honest with y'all because I'm going to be unapologetically. I was trying to have a whole face. What'd you call it?
Face.
She laughed at me. I was trying. She was like, you ain't had no... Shut up. I tried. I don't know. It ain't for me, I guess.
She was still dating one person at a time. How you have a whole face if you ain't seeing multiple people? I'm not saying sleep with multiple people. I'm just saying.
Because people irritate me. They're annoying.
Like I said, she had a face.
Whatever.
She got to the H.
Whatever.
That was it.
That's fine. I be too busy.
It's life. We're all too busy.
Anyways.
I don't know how long we've been going on this.
Oh, I don't know either. Don't judge us. I'm going to just let y'all know this is our third time recording, so don't.
Third time?
Because the other time. Oh, we ain't even been that long. Look.
We have been going at this for a long time, and hopefully this is it.
It is
because
it is. We had sunlight when we first recorded.
Yeah, now we working with no light.
It's okay. We gonna live and learn.
But it's okay. We are going to get this because this is something that we want to get done. We want to have this first episode going. We want to film the next episode very soon so we could be ahead of the game.
Remember, 4 episodes a month. We trying to do one every week.
One every week. Drop it on Fridays.
Every Friday.
Follow us on Instagram, 2 Diverse Moms, the number 2. Twitter,
2 Diverse Moms.
If
still the number 2.
Have any questions, or if you have anything you want us to talk about, or any sponsorships,
please,
you can email us at 2diversemoms@gmail.com. And that is the number 2, not TWO.
Number 2.
The number 2. So go ahead and let us know, because we want to see who's going to support us. Like we've been supporting them.
Yep.
We want to see other entrepreneurs grow.
Yes.
And we can shout you out, put you on our platform.
Yep, you send us some merchandise. I will wear. I mean, I do always support my peoples, but now I need y'all to support us, and then I will promote.
You see, I got on a blank shirt if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm not promoting
nobody.
I
don't have one because
that's not promoting me at this moment.
I like hoodies and I'm cold all the time.
So
our house be cold.
My house is not cold.
Yes, it is. It's always cold.
My house is whatever the opposite is of outside, honestly. Because
so it's cold.
I am not about to pay them other bills. Extra bills for nobody else.
I ain't mad at her though.
So
I ain't mad at her though. I think we talked about everything that we were supposed to.
What is our next episode gonna be about?
I think we're probably gonna get into more. I don't know. We talked about mental health and we wasn't even supposed to, but I think it was a good thing to touch on. So since we talked about mental health, I think we should talk about. You guys should go check out Charlamagne's book. Shook One. It was a good one. You got time since everybody's in quarantine. Maybe y'all should.
It has an Audible. You can listen to it.
That's how we read it. You don't gotta read it. It's a good book. I think everybody should read it, especially my Black Kings. Y'all should really take a listen to it. It's a really, really good book. I'm not even lying. Gave me some perspective on some things. Check it out. Good book. Also, Just Enough Podcast. Please make sure you check them out. I'm only shouting them out because they just dope, and they're the reason why we're doing this podcast.
Yeah, they bullied us.
Really
I wouldn't say they. He bullied us, and he know who he is.
I mean, you bullied her. You ain't you know you ain't bullying me. You bullied her, so she bullied me. So that's how that works. It's like a domino effect. Just saying. But we appreciate you bullying us in a nice way.
And we're here.
We are here.
So check us out every week. 2 Diverse Moms.
Yep. I'm going to leave you with this affirmation. It is already probably posted on our Instagram because we were having technical difficulties before. I'm not
Close
going.
it out. I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to stress out or worry about how things will work out for me. Instead of overthinking, I will align my faith with divine timing and trust that everything that belongs in my life is making its way towards me right now. So on that note, peace.
Bye, y'all.